What's up, everybody? It's your host, Cleric Dragoon, and I got a special guest, Mr. Shadow Puppet from Twitter. How you doing, Brad?
What's up, man?
Brad, we're going to take a look at some Town Hall 9 attacks, and these are going to be mid-level hero Town Hall 9 attacks. So let's start on number 10 with Fonzie. And let's pause it here. Okay, I got it at 2 minutes, 9 seconds. And as we look at this base, Brad, I immediately think Galatrap, yes?
Yeah, for sure. And so, with what he's bringing a Shattered Go Valhos, and honestly, that allows him to approach it from almost any angle. Obviously, the left and right sides seem more vulnerable because that's where the bombs most likely are. There's no spaces at the top and bottom. So, you know, I like this comp, I like the strat, and I think he'll be fine.
Well, look, to me, this base is so terrible. Let me look at these. Is it even a double? It's not even a possibility of a double set in those boxes. Is it? No.
Yeah.
I don't even think that. I think that's 6 spaces. It's not even 8 spaces. So he can't even double set in those boxes.
Yeah, it's the way he did this was not good at all, and I think Fonzie can come in and wreck it pretty easily.
All right, and look at Fonzie's heroes. They're 13 and 11. But I tell you, I think that this base is kind of like in our last video we made. This is kind of like comparable to his heroes. This base is. It's got maxed, Town Hall 9 Wizard Towers. Now the bows are only level 1, but the heroes are comparable. They're similar. So let's take a look at this thing, Brad. Let's start it right now.
All right.
So he's trying to get a lure here, and you can see that failed.
Yep.
And this is not an easy lure base. That's why this guy's got these little trolls. So he decided to just go ahead in.
Yeah, and I think this is the odd entry, the way he's doing it, going from both sides to the bottom. It's very weird. One side broke in, this side kind of fell just to the Wizard Tower. It's odd, sure. I think that's a better way to do it than what he did. But I think if I'm moving, it's going to be fine. Big jump there. Lots of valves.
Queen's going down.
Well,
Queen.
yeah, I mean, so he has the Hound here, and the Hound will not do much to stop the valves. So the valves get the core, the Queen's down like you mentioned, and then he can just start to hit the Hawks from the top or the bottom.
Right, look at these Valkyries. They're just wrecking this core right now. Just wrecking this core.
Really spreads out. For Hogs.
Well, now he has no more heals for his Hogs, which that's gonna be kind of rough towards the end of this raid. He did just poison those pups, which was pretty smart.
Yeah, I definitely would have done this a bit different. But, I mean, this base, like you said, it's not that good. I mean, there was not much chance of a double jump bomb set. So he can go in and just wreck stuff from there.
Now look at this. His Hogs were made into bacon, obviously. But his Valkyries made their way, which he only had 1 left. Or 2 left. There's 2 left. But now his Queen's ability, he didn't even use his Queen's ability. And even though the Hogs were killed, the attack was so devastating in the core of this base with those Valkyries that he didn't even need the Hogs for cleanup.
Yeah, I think moving forward in the game, that if you see this base and you use a few valves, 4 to 6, I think you can wreck this base every single time, regardless of GP, and just go in and jump in over a spot like he did, going to the Queen, goes to DGB sets and move in.
All right. Well, let's go to number 9, which is Zero Yoshi,
All right,
and I'm paused at 157.
I am too.
And as you can see, Yoshi, he's got a Govaho as well, and he has a little bit beefier heroes. They're not quite what I'd call high heroes. Would you consider 20 and 20 high heroes, or 25 and 25?
Yeah, I'd consider 25 high level heroes. 2020 down, I would consider mid level. But I like what he's doing here. If you look at the base, you can see there's not any good spot for a DGB set. I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's going to break in from the top with a Shattered Govaho. I haven't watched this attack yet, but that would make sense to me. He can jump right over the core, get into the core, get the queen down, and then just go from the left to the right and wreck this base. I mean, it's I don't know why you would run this base, honestly.
Well, let's take a look and see how Yoshi's creativity works. So let's start it right now.
All right, I'm at 156.
Yep,
Go
here
on.
we go. So he's.
Starts to,
Oh, you go ahead, Brad. Go ahead.
I'll say he starts a mean up top just to create the funnel. So he goes from the side with the golems. The CC is being pulled from the golems. Good poison, very good poison.
Yep. Yep.
Between a smart time.
Now I noticed he did drop 2 poisons right there. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe he felt like it needed it. I think I would have saved those for the skellies later on in the attack.
Yeah, I agree. But the good thing is, the jump here allows you access to multiple compartments. He's moving in, got a hill here on the valves.
He's bringing his hog line in right now. I mean, it's looking really good at this point, to be honest. That first heal went down pretty early, though.
Yeah, it did. It did. And, I mean, the base is kind of moderately weak, but...
oh, man, and that costed him, man. That big bomb right there. He had to heal right there. He really lost momentum right there. He lost some hogs, and he has lost momentum. However, it's the same as the last attack we've seen. The veracity of the attack basically left the base so weakened that he did not need hardly any hogs to clean it up. Basically, his cleanup troops are going to wreck it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get the CC out early on and let the valves go in, at this point, the valves are so OP, they'll just do work, man. So I think that helps him out here a lot, and I think
he hadn't even used the Queen's ability, Brad. Look at that. He's got 2 giants. He's got 2 giants just holding them. He's just sitting there with them. That's 10 troop space he didn't even use.
Yep.
So that's a good hit by Zero Yoshi. Let's go to number 8, Brad, and pause it.
All right. So Ryan hitting down.
Yep, Ryan is down attacking, and he does have a 25 queen, so he's a little bit borderline. He's kind of on the border of high level and low level, or mid level. This is definitely for him a down attack, but we needed this base clean. And as you can see, Brad, now this base has a definite possibility of big bombs in the core. Probably not. Those are probably Teslas by the town hall. The big bombs are probably by those wizard towers, but who knows? I mean,
no, yeah, actually, I completely agree. I think I would say this is probably I would consider this high level heroes. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he'll quake in on the queen side, and I'm assuming that he has BGB sets, double giant bomb sets, in front of the wizards on either side. And with what he's running, I mean, I'm a little concerned about the CC. I hope he'll pull the CC early. That's what I want to do. But I think he'll go from the top left side, quake in, and go from there.
now, Brad, I know you're not a fan of Quake. Me and you've had this discussion a lot, but I like Quake, but it can bite you at times. Yes.
Yeah, and like right here, I mean, if you use the quake here, you can expose what I think is both double giant bomb sets. but I'm definitely a bigger fan of the jump, just to go ahead and have collisions for the CC. I think that's more value.
Now I do
Bring
know
up
what's
videos.
in the CC because I field these requests. He's got 212 in the CC, and for people in I guess that are not in the war community, please explain what 212 is.
I don't know, man. What is that?
It's 2 witches, 1 wizard, and I think two archers.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that. I would go ahead and bring. I'd bring 1 golem of my own. I would bring a 60 golem, and then a few buffs of my own here. It's odd, definitely odd. I mean, at this point, with witches not triggering bombs, I would not use them, but they're useful if they reinstate that.
Right. All right. Well, let's start this video right now, Brad.
All right, I'm going.
All
3
right.
5 for me.
Yep, we got it. We're going in. I'm a little ahead of you, but it's okay.
Waiting.
Yeah. I think he's going to time this one a little bit. Here we go. He's quaking first, which is interesting.
So I would have pushed that EQ up a little bit. That's just me. I mean, honestly, I would have used EQ. So he goes Goldson's top.
He's got a really big spread here. Really nice spread. He's going to wall breaker in probably what, in the middle? Yep, there it goes.
I would have gone wider actually for the gold spot though. I would have created a bigger funnel, I think.
Interesting. Okay, so there's a hound in the CC, which is not a big deal. That's okay.
And I don't think he needed that rage. I think he was talking about the rage. I think 3 hills is probably better here. Let's see what happens. So the Blizzard Tower goes down the right side. So that deep DB spot, actually with the rage, worked out fine.
Right.
Where it was going. So I'm interested to see how the second step pans out.
If you look at how these hogs are pathing, they're gonna go right to that wizard tower, and maybe set the first bomb off. Oh crap! They just converged. Nope. Oh man, the core troops got that wizard tower down. Oh, that's bacon. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I definitely would have handled that a lot differently.
I didn't see that. I'll be honest with you, bro. I didn't see that coming. But now looking at it, the mortar was closer than the cannon, just by a hair. I thought the hogs were going to path around it. Wow.
I definitely would have probably gone into one of the 2 sets, then jumped in and then passed into the other set and healed through it. Because both of these sets you can set up one at a time. So I think there's a mistake made by him. That's okay. You know, it's fine to learn. Tons of witches up here. You can see. You have gold lights up. You know, he should 3-throw space still, but there's definitely a better way to do this than what he did.
Right. Well, I think his hero levels definitely helped him here on the queen for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, that was super rough on that bacon, man. I swear I thought they were gonna path around that bomb. I was so wrong.
I'll tell you what, man. I would not use witches at all at this point. I mean, you know, if they don't trigger bombs, they're useless. You know, previously they were great, but now it's kind of dead. So.
Well, they do have value with the expos. I mean, we can argue that. I mean, they do have value at overwhelming the expos, but it's only taken 1 bolt to kill each one now. So that's the bad thing. But let's scroll to number 6, Brad. And
all right.
Let's start and pause. And as you can see, this base here is definitely interesting. I'm thinking now, just me, looking at this, oh my God, Brad, I mean, to be fair, I'm thinking there's Teslas around this town hall, in the corners, and I'm thinking, I don't know why, but I'm thinking there's a bomb on both sweepers. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm thinking they're single bombs here. It just looks like they're single bomb placements to me.
Okay, so to me, I mean, so first of all, this base isn't great, but if I were going to have bombs placed, I would have double jump bombs away from the queen. So I would have them between the mortar and the cannon on the left side, and between the mortar and the wizard tower on the top side. So I would come in from the top. I would jump into the core. I see he has an EQ built, so I would EQ to the core. I would probably come from the top down, personally, and then hog from the right of that. We'll see what happens there.
All right, let's play it. Start right now. All right.
Probably nothing, huh?
Come on. Come on, drop a troop, buddy. Well, he obviously didn't need the full 3 here, so.
Didn't need to come at all.
No, he must have wrecked it. Oh, he's coming in right at the queen.
Yeah, see, and I don't like that. I think the DDB said.
Yeah, but look at the spread, though. It's a good spread. I mean, his golem spread is excellent. His funnel's great. Look at this.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and assume that both of the GB sets are up top, away from the queen. And I think the safe assumption is that the DGB set is away from the queen always.
You're right so far. That golem just pathed in, and there was no bomb there. So yeah, you got that one. Now I called the Teslas, which you probably knew that as well.
So there's a single bomb by the.
Oh, I was right. That's what it looked like because they were surrounded by defenses. It looked like a right place for it, but it's a dumb place for it. But it looked like it. So wow, okay, interesting.
Yep.
So the guy that made this base wasn't a rocket scientist, right?
Not at all. That's fine. I mean, I'm looking here. I'm seeing. So we have 3 bombs down so far. I'm gonna assume the 4th one's below the wizard tower. Watching this replay, and he might not even hit it. He might be fine.
Oh, he's good.
Actually,
he's golden.
Yeah, it's not there. So I mean, if you're gonna hit the base, I would go ahead and assume that the bombs are away from the queen. With the current meta of the game, for anti-3-star bases, obviously this guy missed the memo. He missed. But hey, I mean, good for us. I mean, Ryan went ahead and went at the queen, and it paid off for him. So yeah, that's good for us. But if you're gonna face, really good anti-3-star bases, just be prepared that the bombs are away from the queen.
Right. They don't want you to get a bomb set and the queen with the kill squad. That makes total sense.
Yep.
So. But anyway, well, as we see the end of this time tick off here and this base get wrecked, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this material. There was some really good hits here, and I just wanted to kind of showcase these hits. Unfortunately, we lost this war, but that's okay. Maybe you guys can learn from some of our hits, and that's it. I'm out of here, guys.